Yo, what is going on, you stinky sandiles? Today we're taking a look at Gengar Omastar in Expanded. I went over this deck in Standard a bit, but bringing it back to show you guys it in Standard. The build's a little bit different. I think the deck is basically the same. Not a whole lot changes for the deck. A couple new additions with the Expanded cards, though. We got the Captivating Pokebuff, keep our opponent's bench big. So they stay under the item lock. We got Dowsing Machine as our ace spec. We're pretty easily able to set up the turn 2 Omastar, so I didn't really feel like computer search was necessary to set it up. So we've gone with the Dowsing Machine, some extra resources, namely like access to like an extra Pokebuff, an extra Peking Red card. We do have 2 of those still as well. Our only supporter is Lily, but that's because we actually have random receivers in the deck now, so we're only using Lily ever throughout the whole game. And the rest of the list, like I said, pretty similar to the standard version of the deck. Still have order pads, Trainer's Mail over Judge Whistle, because Trainer's Mail is just way better than Judge Whistle. Professor's Letter over Lottos. Lilies, we have a weakness policy in here for Zoroark. Yeah, but besides that, it's pretty similar to the standard build. So that's all I've got to say on the deck. Let's go ahead and get into some games, and I'll show you guys how it runs. Setting up here for the first game. We're going first. Got a pretty good hand. Got that Fossil Excavation map. Gonna be able to get out a couple of the small boys. Gonna hold on to the Ultra Ball so we can Ultra Ball for the Omastar on the next turn, or if we get End or Red Card or Let Loose or something. More Ultra Balls in the deck means more ways to find Omastar. So we're gonna hold on to that guy. Look for a rare candy. Look for 2 ideally. Well, that's gonna be both of them here. Gonna go ahead and get both unidentified fossils in play right now. Just gonna do it. And then I think we're going to start with Trainer's Mail, and then go into the Acro Bike, and then Order Pad, depending on what we get. If we don't find energy or Professor Letter off of either of these cards, we'll get that. We'll look for that with the Order Pad if we get the Order Pad's heads. Just go for another Acro Bike here. Seems good to me. Seems pretty good. All right, Acro Bike. Take the red candy for sure. Lose a Gengar. Hopefully the last one is in the deck. So yeah, we already are set up with the turn 1. Ooh, it's a tough one. We're gonna go with the Psychic Energy here. Commit that to the Gengar. Don't really need to Order Pad for anything, so I think I'm just gonna hold it in the hand actually. Draw our hand here, and I think that's it for this turn for us. We're all set up, crispy for the turn 2 play. So yeah, it's just going to be up to our opponent to try and stop us. Our hand is great. We got the double identified fossil in play, so there's no way for them to prevent us from setting up a Omastar on our next turn. I don't think there's any way our opponent's going to be able to knock out 2 unidentified fossils. I guess they could go like Coco Flying Flip for Giratina with Distortion Door. That would be a way. But I think that might be it. I don't know. Expanded's crazy. There could be all kinds of things. We're playing against a bat deck, so item locking them will be pretty good. Gonna run out of ways to be able to find their bats, but who knows what else they got involved. Ooh, Flare Grunt. Flare Grunt's gonna be a little bit annoying for us for sure. Oh yeah, I'm not a big fan of. Ooh, Toad Bats. Oh wait, wow. Oh right. Oh wait. Okay. All right. So that's not great for us. Toad Bats is definitely not a good matchup for us. I would have to assume. Man, this is a throwback. It's been a while since I've seen a Toad Bats deck. Crazy, wild, insane. All right. We'll see if they are able to get off the Quaking Punch before we can get out the Omastar, though. I'm hoping for no, but we'll see what they got. There's a shame, and they're definitely going for it. But there's the setup, so that means they don't have the Switch card or the DC in hand, because, I mean, if I was them, I would have played the Switch if I had it, or if I had DC. Definitely, that definitely comes down on the Toad as well. So we know they don't have Switch or DC in hand, but what else do they have? That's going to kind of be the big question here. There's a Super Scoop Up. Ooh! Close. There's the Tails. I think we're good for a turn, but the Hypnotoxic Laser is actually pretty annoying. We might be able to get our Switch or a Stadium, and then we can retreat and then remove this one from play, and we can get rid of that poison damage. Definitely don't want that sitting there stacking up. And once we get the Omastar in play, they're not going to be able to put down another Hypnotoxic Laser anyways, so we won't have to be worried about that. Alright, just Ultra Ball both those away, I think, actually. I want to keep as many Psychic Energy as possible, so yeah. Ultra Ball away both Professor's Letters. Gonna go ahead and grab the boy, Omastar. And I think we are gonna GX attack here at the end of this turn, because they don't really have a big hand, and we want to start taking knockouts. So it's gonna be a rare candy, Omastar, attach active. Like I said, probably gonna Horror House, GX, hit him with that Billy first. There's the Switch I was talking about. I do kind of want to use it. Remove that poison damage. Yeah, I like that. I don't want to be poisoned. Who wants to be poisoned, right? Someone asked you, would you rather be poisoned or not poisoned? What would you say? You'd say not poisoned, right? So that solves that one for everyone. I'm gonna go ahead and use one of the random receivers. There's that Lily. And then I think we are gonna Horror House. We could be out of Lily potentially, so I could burn this. If we get another Lily, that's fine. It would get us a Lily anyways. But if the 4th Lily was prized, we would have one less card in our hand, which means we're gonna draw one more with Horror House. We are gonna give them a lot of cards off this, but I think it's worth. I think it's worth for them to get a lot of cards, as long as we can start taking knockouts. That's all I really care about. I just want to take some knockouts. I want to get cruising, get rolling, start dealing with these pokes. All right, let's check this Trainer's Mail. If we get an Ultra Ball here, Crushing Hammer is not bad. Don't think we're going to be able to utilize that very well, though. I'm going to go ahead and attach to the bench right now before we get End or anything like that. And Poltergeist. This should definitely be a knockout. I'd be very surprised if it wasn't. Yeah, big knockout here. They do have a DCE, so they are going to be able to Quaking Punch us next turn to take away our items. But we have a Stadium. A Stadium is not an item card. We're going to be able to put that down if they should want to go with like a... If they top deck a Guzma or a Lysander and bring up our Omastar. We have the Stadium to put down and retreat our Omastar. A big fan of the Stadium in this deck, personally. We have another Gengar as well in our hand, which we want to start setting up, but we're kind of a ways away from being able to do that. No Psychic Energy in hand. You could top deck one maybe. We have plenty left, but there they go ahead and concede. That means we definitely had the knockout on the Toad there. I'm sure they were hoping to kind of avoid us being able to knock out the Toad there with that Cynthia, but not today. And we get that first dub pretty easy. Set up the turn 2 lock, and there's really nothing our opponent can do about it. Easy dub. Here, also going first, seeing a Shaman here makes me think there is a Rayquaza. Okay, unidentified fossil. Only one in this time. One is prized. That's fine though. Put it down. Attach the active Trainer's Mail. There's the Lily itself. That works for me. Can't play anything else. Lily for 5 is pretty good though. We're not on the greatest of spots, but it's not that bad looking. Looks like it's gonna be a pass here. Over to our opponent. If they are able to donk this unidentified fossil, we will probably just lose because we have no way to get it back. We used both of our fossil excavation maps right then, right there. So no way to get this thing back should we want to. So we're really hoping our opponent does not have a way to kind of KO this thing here. I don't think they will. It looks like they're playing, well, they could be playing like a Pikarom deck, I guess. Well, no, they have the Shaman. So it's probably a Turbo Rayquaza deck, which should be a fairly reasonable matchup for us. There's the Coco Prism, not Coco GX. Coco Prism. Definitely makes Turbo Ray a little bit better for sure. The Coco Prism helps that deck out quite a bit. Yeah, there's the first Ray coming down here. Milling away one Max Elixir. Generally the most important cards in this deck, but I think Coco Prism definitely becomes the most important card in the deck now. It used to be the Max Elixirs, not quite anymore. Definitely the Coco Prism. Coco Prism has taken spot of the most important card in that deck for sure. But they definitely kind of slowed down here. Makes me wonder if they actually have a draw support. Okay, there's the Lily for 7 from our opponent. So they're chilling. Still in this one for sure. Gonna have a game for sure. We'll see where it goes from here. Crushing Hammer's about to be huge. And if they don't get out, Sudowoodo's fine with me. I was just thinking, I wish I had a Sudowoodo to kind of clog up their bench, but the Sudowoodo just kind of clogs up their bench for me, so I'm fine with that. That works. There's a Latias. That might be annoying to deal with. Probably not that big of a deal, though. We got 2 energy in here. Yeah, we're going to throw out those Crushing Hammers next turn, I think, anyways. Oh, this thing just has free retreat. Wow. All right, this card is way better than I thought. A free retreat on any card instantly makes it like +2 points or something in my book. Like free retreat, like a card can seem okay. It's like, okay, it works in a couple matchups. You can maybe get it up to its full potential, but then you throw free retreat on there and it's like, oh my goodness, that card is like insanely good, crazy good. So yeah, Shaman just became way better in my book. I did not know it had the free retreat, and I played around with the card before, so what am I doing? I should know this. But yeah, Shaman definitely gets a pump up in playability from me. Definitely a solid card. All right, so waiting on our opponent here to make a move. Come on, one time. Do something. Do anything. In our hand looks pretty good. We just need to find Ultra Ball is the big thing. Hopefully our top deck is solid. A solid top deck here. Yep, that's one of the top decks I was hoping for. I think we'll start with Trainer's Mail. Ooh. I got a Custom Catcher. But there's nothing really I'd want to like particularly knock out. I think we're just gonna go for the Order Pad here. Yeah. We want 1 Order Pad heads here. There we go. Just gonna grab that Ultra Ball. Where you at? There you are. Ultra Ball, get rid of... Ooh, let's try one Crushing Hammer first to see where this goes. That's a tail. I kind of want to keep the custom catcher to be able to chase down specific targets, but it might not be super relevant the more the game develops. We still have 3 custom catcher left, so we'll still have that as an option later on. Yeah, let's just go for another Crushing Hammer. Slow him down. Keep some more energy out of play. And then we're going to Ultra Ball away a Order Pad and a custom catcher. Grab that Omastar. There we go, bud. Throw out the Altar of the Moon. Get rid of their Skyfield. Candy the Omastar. Attach active, and then Lily for 6. And then we will probably just go with a Poltergeist. They only need 2 trainer cards in their hand to pull this one off, so I'm not feeling too stingy on this one. I think we're going to hold the whole hand and just Poltergeist. The chance of us getting knocked out when our opponent does not have access to trainers super low. Their hand not looking super good. They got a Ninja Boy and a Guzma for supporter options. They do have an energy for the Latios, so they will be able to attack with that at the very least. At the very least, they're going to be attacking, but not a great attack for sure. That's for sure. Not a great one. We've got our other unidentified fossil. I don't think that really does anything for us. Yeah, I think we have this one just about wrapped up, actually. I think they're just going to be off to too slow of a start. They were off to too slow of a start before they lost access to the item cards. I don't think they're going to be able to recover here. I'm down for them to prove me wrong. We definitely should probably see this Ninja Boy come out, replace this Sudowoodo into another Rayquaza, and then they can pull 2 Lightning Energy out of the discard pile, put them on their Pokemon. Yep, there's the Ninja Boy. I expect Sudowoodo to make his leave here, or to take his leave here, and become a Rayquaza. There it is. Now, I'm not sure if they have 3 trainer cards in their hand anymore. I think they only have... They have 2. They have 2 trainer cards for sure, so we definitely want to find like a peeking red card. Probably make them shuffle. Unless they top deck the trainer card, which means they would have 3, but we don't know that for sure. So we definitely want to take a look at their hand, maybe make them reshuffle. We'll see. There's that Misty Dream for 30, and then put some energies on the Rayquazas. Or Dreamy Mist, not Misty Dream, right? Dreamy Mist, that's right. All right. Draw for turn. There's a peeking red card. We could just start with that. I'm gonna... Yeah, let's just start with that. Let's see what's happening. They have 3, so I think we're gonna leave it. No. So that's a knockout. That's all we want. I'm not gonna dig any further. We don't really need to do anything else. Just hit him with that Poltergeist. 3. They're definitely not knocking us out next turn. Even if they were to top deck something like a Sycamore, I don't think they're gonna have the stuff to knock us out. So we're chilling. Take this knockout. Roll from there. We have access to a custom catcher, and we have the dowsing machine in hand, and we have 2 pretty good targets to get rid of off the dowsing machine. So we could just go with a custom catcher chase next turn. We know they have 3 trainer cards, but I would be surprised if they didn't actually go ahead and Guzma up our Omastar. And then we're gonna have to look for either an energy. If they bump our stadium, we can dowsing for our stadium back, and then look for an energy. Yeah, I'm feeling fine about this one. I think even if they bring up our Omastar, we're going to be able to get him out of the active again. I'm not too afraid of him getting stuck. There's the Guzma. They also can't knock him out. Even if they top deck the Grass Energy here, they cannot knock out our Omastar. Oh, if they got Rayquaza plus something else, they could knock him out. That's scary. But we have another identified fossil to put on the bench. Then we can bench the Gengar. There's 1 Grass. That's 120. Do they have the knockout? I'm a little nervous now. We'll see. Take him out. Not the boy. All right, we're good. We're chilling. Omastar lives. Lives again. All right, we're going to start with the random receiver. We know what it's getting us. A Lily. Then we're going to go into the Acrobike 1. Oof. Custom catchers aren't really that good for us anymore, I don't think. Order pad for Switch would be pretty good. Let's just go ahead and check that immediately. That's a Tails. Acrobike. Because I would maybe just like quit playing cards out of the hand if I was to hit it. We have another Gengar in hand, so I am going to take the custom catcher on this one. All right, another one's going to come down. Peeking red card, Crushing Hammer. I think I'm going to take the Peeking. I'm still confident we're going to be able to move the Omastar to the active, so I just want to be able to potentially get that knockout. That's 4. That is going to be the knockout. Nope, we don't want to disrupt their hand at all. We'll just leave it there. We need an energy card or a Switch itself. So I think I am gonna... I don't think we need the custom catchers anymore. also don't think we need the Ultra Ball. So we could bench this. Bench this. Dowsing Machine. Get rid of these two. Grab an Order Pad. Check the Order Pad. Try and get the switch off this Order Pad. That's a heads. That means that's a switch. There we go. Switch into the Gengar, and then we'll play the Lily. I don't think we're benching the other Gengar, because then we would be tied at 2-2 bench after this knockout, and they would be able to play items. We don't have to discard that yet. I guess we'll Lily first. Makes sense. I'll go ahead and get rid of this guy, and then we're back at it again with the Poltergeist. Just Poltergeisting our opponent for the knockout, going down to 2 prizes. And their hand is still dead, locked up. They have Battle Compressor via Seeker, but you can't use those if you can't play items. So we have this one pretty much locked up, I think. I don't think there's any way for us to lose this one at this point. Even if they knock out our Omastar, somehow, I don't even know how they would do that. They would need like a miracle to do that. Even if they are somehow able to do that. Oh, they could reduce themselves to 1 bench here, though. I don't even... Oh, they could have done that last turn, maybe, too. No. No. But they can go ahead and use Dance of the Ancients here and get access to items. So not quite out of it yet, I guess. Yep, there's the Dance of the Ancients. They're going to be able to get access to items here. This could get a little scary, I guess. This has the potential to get a little scary. Dance of the Ancients here. Put the energies. Goodbye, Coco. Send yourself to the Lost Zone. And yeah, here we go. They got Battle Compressor. They got Via Seekers for cards now. I don't think they're going to be able to get enough energy in play to knock us out. Especially because the big draw supporter in, not even just in this deck, but in Expanded Colress, we only have 1 bench Pokemon, so they're not drawing a ton of cards off anything like that. So I think we still have this one locked up. Still just going to be a matter of time. Need to just kind of go through the motions on this one still. But who knows? Maybe they pull out something crazy. An N here would actually be a little bit detrimental, potentially. An N plus if they hit us. But now they got to move the Shaman out of the active. They got a whole bunch of stuff they got to do. There's the Compressor. And now Ho-Ohs are getting involved. That's a lot of energy, potentially. So, no, they could definitely pull it off. There's that Via Seeker. Hopefully it's not for Lily, though. Uh-oh. I think they may be messed up here. Maybe it's going to be for Ninja Boy and put a 1 prizer in the active. And then they have another Via Seeker for Lily on the next turn. That could potentially be it. That's, I think, their only out, is they have to go the Via Seeker for the Ninja Boy. They didn't get rid of any other potential draw supporter off of that Battle Compressor, which I'm pretty sure they probably should have done. Maybe put a Sycamore or something in the discard pile. So now I think it is going to have to be the Lily, or the Ninja Boy from our opponent here, and make the Shaman something else. Or, I mean, at this point, they might not have, well, they have, what, 2 supporters for sure in their hand. They have the, what, Guzma? No, I don't even know what they have. Yeah, there's the Lily grab, so they're going to Lily for 2 here. They still need to get rid of the rest of the trainer cards in their hand, though. So I don't know about this one. We'll see what they have planned with that, though. They're not going to be able to Lily for very much. All right, Sudowoodo makes his way back down. Looks like they redrew into the Sudowoodo. That's kind of unfortunate for our opponent. There's a Lily for 3, but now all of a sudden they can't play item cards again because they have an extra bench Pokemon. So I think we still have this one locked up. I don't know how they're going to be able to draw enough cards that are not items to be able to give them a chance to win the game at this point. So I think that's it. Yep, there's the pass. I don't even want to play anything down. Actually, I'm going to play an Ultra Ball down, thin out 2 Ultra Balls. Yeah, I'll take the Omastar, why not? Attach the Weakness Policy active. And Poltergeist. We have it locked up here. They just need 3 trainer cards. 1, 2, 3. That's 4. That's the knockout. Yeah, definitely a little bit interesting sequencing there at the end from our opponent. I don't think that was played quite as crisply as it could have been. But I expected us to take this one at around the 2nd or 3rd turn in the game. But yeah, that's going to do it for this video, guys. A short one here. But it really is just me kind of rehashing the Gengar Omastar to expand it. But I thought I would go ahead and show you guys what I came up with it for it and expand it. It's still a pretty cool deck. Definitely a fun deck to play. So yeah, that's gonna do it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy it, give the video a like. If you're enjoying the content, be sure to subscribe. Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. Be sure to check out the description for links to my live stream as well as social media links. Thanks for watching. Have a good day and peace.